Mr. John Murphy is testing the new batch of bulletproof windscreens that were made in his factory. He specializes in car armor. In a city where crime makes this a lucrative business, he has become wealthy and well known in the Colombian capital. In order to avoid being kidnapped, you must drive an armored car. It's a basic need here in Colombia. 95% of kidnappers target people in cars. Usually, Mr. Murphy's clients are transport companies who have to armour their trucks for rich Colombians who will pay up to 20,000 euros for a safe armoured car. Paramilitaries, guerrillas, criminals, they all attack trucks because they often carry valuable cargo. Policemen, soldiers, and even regular citizens of Bogotá are buying his bulletproof vests. The protection and security business is flourishing. There are many companies that not only armour cars, but also rent bodyguards and train sniffer dogs that can detect explosives. There are very tight security controls at all major commercial centres. Heavily armed policemen and soldiers guard government buildings. Colombia is considered to be one of the most dangerous countries in the world because of the civil war that has been raging unappeased for the last 39 years. At the center of this conflict is coca, the auriferous plant that yields cocaine. Every ounce exported to the United States and Europe has been tainted by the blood and misery of hundreds of thousands of people. Who have been killed or forcibly removed from their villages. The airport is the first thing visitors see when they first arrive in a city. This is the airport of Saravena. Saravena is a small provincial town near the Venezuelan border. It's also known as Little Sarajevo. The city centre has been totally destroyed and abandoned by its citizens. Leftist guerrillas surround the area and are responsible for the attacks. They usually target the police stations. The guerrillas raise the whole block around the police station with mortar shells, hand grenades, and handmade bombs. The natives call these bombs cilindros, meaning cylinder. They are nothing more than the large gas bottles that are used in the homes here, stuffed with explosives and shot from huge tubes. These homemade bombs are extremely deadly because they fly out of control and can land anywhere.
It was raining and we thought the explosions were thunder. There was a lot of traffic that day, so there were a lot of people around and many people were injured.
The Revolutionary Armed Forces, better known as FARC, and the National Liberation Army are two of the more substantial guerrilla organizations active today in Colombia. FARC is the most powerful, with approximately 20,000 fighters. I am the commander of a front. It doesn't matter where, and I'm very proud of it. There are at least 1,500 unit commanders like me. You can't imagine the number of people that are joining our organization. I have at least 500 men under my command. The guerrillas are active everywhere, even in the capital. Commandant José Camilo, a former lawyer, entered Bogotá secretly for this interview. He hid in an apartment in a heavily policed area in the most expensive part of the city. He told us that FARC is fighting in the name of the people, even though there are many civilians killed during their operations. The state does not care if the people do not have enough food to eat. The state is only interested in collecting taxes. We have to protect the marginal core, the people who have no privileges, no protection, no housing or food. They have no education, no job, and they live in misery. People know that if they help us, sooner or later they will breathe. Sooner or later they will have a different country. If they don't help us, they will find themselves in the hands of the oligarchy. The policemen are always alert, their finger on the trigger, hiding from bullets behind walls of sandbags.
Comandante del Frente 45 de la FARC, ¿no? Llegó en el día de hoy. Entonces, se reunieron con el comandante.
The two FARC commanders of Unit 45 and Unit 9 have, as of today, unified their forces against us. So now it will be even more dangerous for us. We have to be on the lookout for motorcycles and taxis with the license plate PQN 53. Every unit leaving the fortress-like police station is heavily armed and ready for anything. Policemen on patrol take every possible precaution. They take up positions between houses for protection. No one pays them any attention. They simply continue on with their daily lives. Their invisible enemy surrounds them. They leave their evidence on the walls. FARC, as well as other guerrilla organizations, was created in the 60s by poor peasants who started the armed struggle in order to achieve social justice. What do the villagers want? This is peasants' country. They want land. Since the 1930s, the problem of land distribution has caused disastrous civil wars. Unfortunately, none of these conflicts has changed the fact that the majority of the land is still in the hands of the wealthy few.
Por esa época se mataban porque todos eran comunistas.
At that time, they killed them for being communists. They needed to wipe out communism. Whoever had 3 Marxist books and a couple of Marxist friends was regarded as a communist. And it was the police and the army that had the right to label someone as a Marxist. They arrested them and pushed them out of airplanes so they wouldn't have to put them in jail.
Para no llevarlos a ninguna cárcel, entonces los metían en los aviones y cuando estaban volando los lanzaban desde el aire.
Now times have changed. The guerrillas are labeled as terrorists and are included in the State Department lists, together with Al-Qaeda. First of all, there are no guerrillas in Colombia.